Hey there, welcome back to the Golden Age of DC Comics 365, in which we're going to talk about comic books for the rest of the year. Today is January 13th, and going with the January theme, and I looked ahead a bit in the book, that we're going to be basically being introduced to the heroes of the Golden Age of DC superhero comic books. The Golden Age was about 1935, 1937 or so, until 1955. The Silver Age begins in 1956, and the Bronze Age begins about 1974 or so, shortly thereafter. This wonderful coffee table book that I received years ago. It's a good excuse to just open her up and let's do a page a day and talk about comic books for a few minutes today. I'm up for it. Today, we're talking about Rex Tyler, the Hour Man. Here we go. Tick-Tock Tyler. He would pop a pill, and he would become super strong or super smart or, super everything for one whole hour. So let's read this. This was art by Bernard Bailey from Adventure Comics number 72, March 1942. January 13th. A big-time superhero like Batman lives in a mansion, waiting to be summoned to the scene of a crime by the Bat Signal, a gigantic searchlight planted atop police headquarters for his convenience. However, a small-timer, for instance, Hour Man, was obliged to work in a drugstore all day, then hang around downtown at night, hoping to find a felony taking place right in front of him. This story opens with Hour Man spending the evening in an alley, which the text inflates to, quote, part of his nightly patrol in an unceasing war against crime, unquote. Since he has power for only an hour and only a few pages to complete an adventure, Hour Man's faith in coincidence will inevitably turn out to be fully justified. Haha. So, yeah, this is a DC Golden Age superhero. That's Hour Man. And, I remember Hour Man did not get... I don't think he got a Silver Age reboot. He got a modern-day interpretation. The master Grant Morrison gave us the DC 1 million version of Hour Man, which I thought was awesome. And it's a robot from the future, I believe the 873rd century. We have to make believe, use our imaginations. When will it be when DC publishes its 1 millionth issue of, say, I think it was spanning since Action Comics 27, time-wise. Since then, what date would it be? It would be the 873rd century, and when the DC 1 million gets published. So it showed future versions of all of our superheroes, such as like the Batman, and Pluto was his entire beat. Pluto was Gotham, and Pluto was a prison planet, and he had he was kind of like the peacekeeper there. With Robin, the toy wonder. I love Robins, and that was a really good Robin. Hour Man, just like not much to him. That he he likes to dress up in costumes and hang out in alleys at night looking for trouble, and he pops pills. I mean, I don't want to be judgmental or kink shame anyone. But it was a more innocent time, and Hour Man. So that's our page today. That's why we're talking about the DC, the Golden Age of DC Comics from the 365 book, and we'll be doing a page a day and just spending a few minutes in the day talking about comic books. And there's not much. I don't think we can fill an hour's worth of conversation about Hour Man. I mean, we've barely been able to figure 5 minutes. It must be, very tough to. No wonder why he didn't get his own title. Just like he didn't sell as well as, say, someone like like the Red Tornado, who was who's a robot. But we'll get to Red Tornado when we get to Red Tornado. And it might not even be the robot that we're all familiar with. It might be Ma Uncle. And it's the DC Golden Age of Comics. And it's January 13th. And thank you so much for tuning in today. Give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. I'm a big lad. I can handle it. I also make cooking videos. I'm a professional chef. I'm an amateur theologian. I make spiritual videos. So I'd like to earn your subscription so you can tune in to my daily content and get a little bit of everything. And we'll also be talking about comic books every day for the rest of the year. We're going to do it. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.